The word hypocrite literally means an actor or a pretender. In the Bible, most, if not all, hypocrites are religious people. The Pharisees, or the Prushim, as they're called among the Jews, are notorious examples of hypocrites in the New Testament. They were the pastors and the rabbis. They were the reformed of the day. They knew scriptures and other writings by quote-unquote holy people. So why were they condemned as hypocrites? What exactly is hypocrisy? Simply put, hypocrites are those who cannot see themselves. Not in a way that they are incapable of seeing themselves, but they refuse, they suppress reflecting on themselves in true light. The commonly known definition of hypocrisy is that hypocrites are those who judge others and condemn others based on a standard which they themselves do not keep. But hypocrisy also means to judge or despise others based on a less significant standard, while simultaneously themselves going against a much higher and weightier standard. So this widens the definition. This widens the net to include the non-religious people as well. In all cases, at the heart of a hypocrite is hatred and judgmental spirit fueled by either blindness of his own sin or strict subscription to a peculiar, non-essential code of ethics. One example is the church-going man. He is the Bible-carrying man. He walks down the street with a disdain towards the people around him. Those sinners who don't obey God, he says within himself, they deserve hell. Then he goes to work and lies to his boss. He compromises in his work. He goes home and yells at his wife. He watches illicit material in the secret of his own room. Such is a hypocrite indeed. Another example is a man who is not religious, who strongly believes in recycling, eating only vegetables, not killing animals, and boycotting companies that compromise financial or labor integrity. He judges those who don't practice as he does, but he doesn't judge himself in light of God's holy standard. He believes it's wrong to kill an animal while he commits murder by hating others. He believes in recycling or taking care of the earth, all the while he sucks air that God has made without giving due honor and praise to God for creating it. Are you a hypocrite? What you need is correct understanding and correct view of God's standards and His law, and looking at yourself, reflecting on your own heart and your own lifestyle in light of God's law. You who judge others for breaking God's laws, do you break God's laws? You condemn yourself then. You who judge others for somehow indirectly hurting the earth or other people, do you dishonor the very God that made all these things that you so care about? You will not be judged by your own standards on the day of judgment, but you will be judged by God's standards.